Good morning, students. Now, yesterday I have posted one note making and summarizing video. Related to that, one assignment also had been sent. When I received the assignment done back by you, I found so many improvement areas for note making in you. Let me explain it in detail where you need to improve your note making. The first thing is about the title. See the title. Title is for 1 mark. So you need to write the title properly. So what is the proper way of writing the title? Title should be written with the first letter of each word capital. See here, the mystery behind Mayan civilization. Here each letter which is underlined is with capital letters. Second, kites and their history, you see. This is the title where, and this A is not written in capital because it's a conjunction. Conjunction and prepositions will not be written if they are coming in between of the title. If it is coming at the first like the, then only it will be written as capital first letter. Cloud computing, only 2 words as the title. That can be also done. 1 word also can be sufficient if it is properly used and suitable to that particular note making. So there are the various titles. See here, revival of cycling in France. Preposition also can be used as used without capital. So these are the 10 titles. Go through it and you will be finding it very useful. The next thing which I found is the indentation. How the indentation is done. So indentation means numbering. Here method A is there where main point has to be written with Roman number, capital Roman number 1, 2, 3, and the sub point, if it is coming in that paragraph about note making, then it should be small Roman numbers 1, 2, 3. If there are again sub points in the sub point of the sub point, then it will be Roman number, small Roman number, and then alphabets ABC. This is one method. Another method is main point will be written with 1, 2, 3 digital number. Then sub point will be written with 1.2, 1.2, 1.3 like this. And the sub point means the other point of this sub point will be written like 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. Third method is like this. Main point you can mention with digital number 1, 2, 3, and then sub point will be with number along with capital letter like capital alphabets A, B, C. Or sub point in that if it is included, then first point which we said with the number 1, then sub point had come with the alphabets as we said earlier, and their sub points are there, then it will be coming like A, B, C small alphabets. So out of these 3 methods you can follow one method. This is the best method, mostly it is followed, method B, because you don't have to remember the alphabets, Roman numbers separately, only numbers in mind. Third thing which I found here is abbreviation and other points. First method is few starting letters of the word could be written. So here important word is there, IMP, only first 3 letters I have written of that word as abbreviation. The next is information is written with INFO. See, first 4 letters. So first few starting letters can be taken as abbreviated form. Then method 2 is like this, removing vowels from the word. Almost all the vowels. See here, management word is there, MANAGEMENT. And in that what you need to do? You need to remove these vowels A, E, E. Then what remains? MNG, MNT. So without vowel the word is there. That you cannot pronounce also, but it is useful for abbreviation. Then here MARKET. Then here MRKT. Most of the time while using the SMS message or SMS message for the mobile also we are using this, but it should be universally acceptable. Sometimes it may create confusion about the word meaning. Method 3 is a mathematical symbol. Before that, I would like to state that whenever we are doing the first method, there should be full stop at the end. Here you see. in this method also, full stop at the end of that word, and the full word should be written here, and this should be mentioned separately into one box that will be looking good for the presentation. Examiner will take notice of it very quickly. Then method third is about mathematical symbols and signs. Different signs also are used. This plus is used for positive plus or addition word, or anything if you want to say regarding the addition. Then this minus, this symbol is used for negative, minus and subtraction. And this up arrow is showing increase in the trade, or increase in the market share, increase in the number of students in the school. This decrease is there. Now there is a decrease of sales everywhere because of the lockdown, so this can be stated as decrease. Now this symbol indicates that equal to, but I have crossed it, so it totally it is with two meanings. Does not equal. Equal is this sign, and when I cross it, does not equal. So this is another method. Method 4 is other words or letters are used as abbreviated form, like that is. This word is written like I dot E dot. Then namely, this word is written like VIZ dot, viz. Then for example is written like E dot G dot. Exemplia Gracia, that is the Latin word of it. Another method 5, I have not mentioned here method 5 title. Here DR, Doctor, MR, Mr. Degrees are there. Suppose degrees are there, then MA, BA, Chartered Account, CA, then BSc, then PhD. These kind of degrees can be mentioned in short forms of the degree as we know it very well. Suppose FYJC also they mention. You are now in SYJC. What is SYJC? SYJC is second year in junior college. It's very simple. Now as SYJC student of Prodigy Public School, you should learn this note making very well and do not make any mistake henceforth. The summarizing thing which I noticed, I have not written anything on the board here. I will be explaining it directly to you. In summarizing, most of you should have not followed the word limit. That word limit has to be followed 1/3 of entire passage. So you don't count each word of the passage which is given. Count in one line how many words are fitting, then count the lines only and multiply by the number of lines and the words. That it will be very easily, and divided it by 3. So whatever the answer you are getting, around that 5 words here or there, that will be okay, but not more than that. If your summary is extending more than what is the word limit is given, then in expression your marks will be cut down. So expression you should receive full marks, and summary content also you should receive full marks. In content you should not miss out any main point. That is to be noted very carefully. Now this is the second video I am doing for note making and summary, so you should understand it better. Go through this video again and again, and earlier video also which I have sent through YouTube link, that also you watch it again and again, so you will be understanding it better. Best wishes for your skills, scoring out of marks in this note making and summary writing skills. Best luck.